Good morning and a warm welcome. Thanks very much indeed for checking in today on Tuesday morning. It's August the 25th. This is Peter with you on the Peter Private 99 free-to-air YouTube channel with the biggest Lucky 15 bet since I've been transmitting way back on June the 9th. Since then there's been 116 winning bets transmitted to my private members and on this YouTube channel at an average price of 7 to 1 winners. 116 winning bets at an average price of 7 to 1 winners, and I can tell you that the selections average price is 8 to 1, and today the selections average price is 10 to 1. The strike rate of all bets hitting the frame or winning on these each way bets that I'm picking and advising and giving is over 43%. 43% of bets I give come in the frame or win at an average price of 7 to 1. Say no more about that. That's what it's all about. Huge prize winners, huge payouts, and I've got 4 bets for you today on this line that I believe have got outstanding chances. I'm going to get on with today's message because obviously it is the biggest message of the year, certainly in the last 2-3 months. And I say I picked 116 big prize winners for you, and today I anticipate another payday. We had a payday on Sunday, of course, with a horse called King Alfonso that did the trick no problems at all. And previously, horses like Mountain Rescue won at 8 to 1. Just looking at my cards here. Orva at 6 to 1. Captain Cork won at 16 to 1 from my Belt the Bookies line. Just Hiss won at 12 to 1. That was last Sunday as well. Jupiter Road at 9 to 1. Brutal Lab at 9 to 2. The Arm Man at 12 to 1. Thunderflesh at 6 to 1. And onwards and onwards and onwards. Today I've got 4 bets. I'm going to put in singles, I'm going to put them in doubles, and I'm going to have the trebles and the multiple as well. If you want to put them on in Lucky 15, Betfred is the best place to be betting with that because they offer triple the odds for one winner. It's not because I've got an affiliation deal with them, it's just that they are the best value, because if you only have one winner you get triple the odds, and if you're backing one winner at triple the odds at 10 to 1 you get 30 points back, 30 stakes, which makes it a winning bet. So in other words, you just need one winner to win and the day, and that is what I do more times than not. And I say I usually hit near enough 2 winning bets out of 4, and my strike rate of the winners is outstanding at big prices. Okay, the lot to get through today, and there's other stuff I've got to tell you as well about 1,000 to 1 betting sting that I've planned for this week. The end of this week I'm going to be releasing news of the biggest bet I've ever been associated with, and it'll be the biggest bet ever seen in this country, and I will give you information about it on here, and if you want it you can have it. But it will be on here, the news will be on here, and it is going to send shockwaves through the nation's bookmakers, and prices will be in free fall because I have got thousands of people lined up to pop on this, including myself, and I'll be having one of the biggest bets of my life on it as well. So all to play for this week. If you like what you're hearing, give me the thumbs up. If you like what you're hearing, give me the thumbs up, give me the thumbs up, and I'll keep giving you the free winners each and every day for as long as I can. Not every bet can win. As I say, 43% to strike at, that's not 100%. I'm backing big price winners 7 to 1, 8 to 1 average. Average 7 to 1, 8 to 1. So not every bet wins. But at those prices, remember, they don't have to win. A £1 Lucky 15 player in the last 2 months, following my selections, has netted over £1,200 profit. And that's at 43%. So it just shows you, if you can get that to 50, 55%, you're really on the homeward bound trail. But you don't need to, because it keeps picking profit up, regulars, clockwork, striking very, very high at big price horses. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Let's first start at Catterick Bridge this afternoon, where the going is soft. It could even get heavier with the Storm Francis, which is hitting the country all over the place. But I'm not too concerned about the ground conditions for the first horse I'm going to give you, and I'm very, very sure it'll run a very, very solid race. I'm just going to get it on my card in front of you because I want to make sure I've got the right number here. The horse is number 8 on your card. It's a horse called Coup de Gold, or Coup de Gold. It's 14 to 1, trained by David Thompson, this one, and ridden by Danny Redmond. What an unfashionable couple those pair are. But this horse can strike, no doubt about it. It might be a maiden, never won a race, 770 58866. That's its numbers next to its name. But it has dropped down to a really low mark of just 55 in this 0 to 60 handicap. And I can see Coup de Gold running an extremely good race indeed, in what, appears to be a very ordinary looking race, to say the least. Nothing more than a glorified seller. Running a 0 to 65 last time up, drops down to 0 to 60 today. And for me, off a really low mark of 55, this also has to go very close indeed. I'm not bothered about the prices. I'm associated with big prices and big price gambles. The list I've given you of horses there, including the Arm Man, which won at 14 to 1 a couple of weeks ago, Jupiter Road 9 to 1, and so far Just Hiss 12 to 1, Captain Cork on 16 to 1. I'm looking for big prices. I'm not looking for short shots. And number 8, Coup de Gold, fits the bill. And I'll be disappointed if it doesn't run a very good race in the first race of the day. The all-important first race to get you off to a flyer. Number 8, Coup de Gold, in the 125 at Catterick Bridge. I'm going to put a tick on that one, and that'll get you off to a good start, hopefully this afternoon, and a lovely winner at a very big price indeed. Moving swiftly on to the 325 at Catterick. Number 1 is my idea of the winner here. Again, a big price, 12 to 1, 11 or 12 to 1 at the moment in the early exchanges. By the way, I have put this message on really early today to make sure everyone can get on and make sure everyone can get the early prices. I do expect big gambles on these horses today. I do have 1,000+ callers, viewers every day. On some occasions it's 3, 4, 5,000 people tuning in, and I do have my private club as well. So if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, make sure you click the subscribe button and also the notifications alert, the little bell, and then where it says notifications all, click on that. And then you'll get the notification that I'm coming on early, because normally I'm on at 9 o'clock in the morning-ish. Sometimes I'm a little late, must apologise for that, because I have to put the finishing touches to it. But with this one today, I'm on early, and if you were subscribed, you would get a notification alert free of charge. So be sure to subscribe, that's what it's all about. Costs you nothing at all. Join in, and get the bets each and every day free of charge on this channel. Number 1, anyway, it's called Savannah Star. It's number 1, Savannah Star, in the 325 at Catterick. Trained by John Ryan and ridden by Dara Keenan. Runs off a mark of 87. It's another horse dropping down the handicap who I think can pop up. Will act on the ground. That's the key thing today at Catterick. Well, it's not the key thing, but it's very important, that's for sure. They're all key things. Well handicapped horses is what I'm giving you. I'm giving you horses which are dropping down the handicap and ready to strike. And that's why I pick so many. They're all getting ready to strike. Whether they can strike, they still have to win a race. It's hard to win races. But these horses I'm giving you are all ready to pop up at big prices, and they've all been dropping down the handicap, and they're all being placed to win certain category races, and races that suit their style of racing as well, and the ground, of course, and everything else. Number 1, anyway, Savannah Star. I think it's got a good chance. It ran at Kempton Park last time out, and apparently needed the race. Didn't really show too prominently. Finished 8th of 14. It doesn't tell the whole story. I think it'll certainly be a lot closer to the front to the end of the business end today. Number 1, Savannah Star, will act on the ground, and I think it's going to take quite a bit of beating, and that's the one for me today. Number 1, Savannah Star, in the second bet of the day, and that one's in the 325 at Catterick, and I'll just put a tick on that. That's done. 2 more to give you. I'm going to take you over to Cork, if I may, for the third bet of the day. I do like Irish racing. I back an untold amount of winners in Ireland. Again, very big price as well. Doobie was one just a couple of weeks ago out of my private line, which won at 12 to 1. No form to recommend it, and absolutely slaughtered the opposition, along with another horse here at Downpatrick called Lighthouse Rose, which made 100% Irish winners on the Sunday. One was 12 to 1, and one was 10 to 1 into 11 to 2. So my Irish racing backs a stack of winners. I can't tell you how many, because it's just too many. And but the key thing is, again, that all horses come into hand and ready to strike and can pop up. So I've got one to tell you about at Cork, then I'll finish off with the final bet, which runs at Yarmouth on a horse I'm pretty sweet on as well. Today, if you want the bookies bet, it is a 200 to 1 double. One horse in Ireland, again at Cork, on a horse I believe can win a handicap there today, which has got an outstanding chance. Complete dark horse, but not to me it's not. It's like finding a torch and finding it, and I've got it. and it's around 14, 16 to 1. And one more at Catterick, around 12, 14 to 1 as well. Pays 200 to 1 the double, and of course if they're both in the frame it's going to net a right result around about 20, 25 to 1. If you want that, it's just a fiver, and you click on the PayPal link below. It's just a fiver, and as I say, last week on the line, I don't need to tell you if you've been calling the line or getting the bets from the line, I might say, you know there was a huge winner on there called Captain Cork and plenty of other things as well, placed at big prices. Today's bets, two big bets, paying 200 to 1 the double. You can back them individually and have a double as well each way. So you're going to get a wonderful opportunity to enhance your profits today. That's just a fiver. Belt the bookies line. So join in, and you get your free bets on here. And just a fiver, you get two very, very powerful big price bets there. That's on your PayPal link below here. Okay, number 6, Scorpion Black. It's in the 420 at Cork. It's a horse I've got my eye on this afternoon. Trained by Dermot Weld. Got a young apprentice claiming 7 on board, but that doesn't bother me whatsoever. It just gets another £7 off this gelding's back, who is already well handicapped off a mark of 56. Number 6, it's called Scorpion Black. Outstanding chance today. The ground's okay, soft to heavy over at Cork, like John, most places at the moment. The rain is tumbling down. This horse will act on it. It's ready to win, ready to strike, coming to the boil, whatever we want to say about it. And for me, this horse is well handicapped and potentially thrown in, and a winner waiting to happen. Number 6, Scorpion Black. It's around about 15 to 2, 7 to 1 to your money. It's the third bet of the day of this very big lucky 15. You've already had 2 very big bets with Savannah Star and Coup de Gold, 12 to 1 and 14 to 1, which leaves one more bet to tell you about, and that's in the 5 o'clock at Yarmouth. So I'm just going to switch my card over to Yarmouth, make sure everything's as it should be. I'm just going to turn to the race now and check the odds checker as well. As I say, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're liking what I'm doing everything I can for you free of charge. And certainly I believe I'm doing as well as anyone could expect, that for sure. Backing big price winners, giving you straight and true, straight to the button, each ways, big prices, and plenty of winners, 43% payouts. But come this week, it's going to get even hotter, because I am planning the £1,000 sting bet, the 1,000 to 1 sting bet, which is going to net around about £100 million out the ring if it wins. £100 million out the ring. How exciting is that? If you want to be associated with it, keep tuning in and register on this line free of charge. Subscribe on this channel free of charge, because that's the only way you'll be sure not to miss something, because I could put it on at any minute of the day. I could put it on tonight, I could put it on tomorrow, I could put it on Sunday, but you'll only know if you subscribe to the channel, and it's free to subscribe, and you will not miss it. And if you miss that, 1,000 to 1 winner, you will be very, very frustrated indeed. So we don't want that to happen. Okay. Right, let's move to Yarmouth for the final bet of the day. Give us that thumbs up, eh? Keep them thumbs up going. 300 thumbs up today, it's unheard of. 300 thumbs up a day, unheard of. But for me, it's worth its weight in gold. It gives me encouragement and gives me the pleasure to win, and they're winning for you here. Okay. Let's go to Yarmouth here. The 5 o'clock is the final leg of this fourfold. There's 2 horses which catch my eye. One of them's Martineo, but I'm going for number 1, Roman Spinner, trained by Ray Guest, ridden by Rob Hornby. And I like the look of Roman Spinner, coming to hand and off a mark of 72. It's actually gone up £1 in the handicap, which is rare for me. I usually back horses which have come down in the handicap, but Roman Spinner's gone up 1. However, it has come down in grade to a 0 to 75 to a 0 to 70. It does have a very live contender in the shape of Martineo there for Eugene Murphy and John Butler. I've been monitoring that horse for some time, and that's ready to win. But number 1, Roman Spinner at 8 to 1 is a better each way bet for sure than a 3 to 1 favourite. And number 1, Roman Spinner in the 5 o'clock at Yarmouth is 1 to be on. It ran a real good race when 3rd of 8 to Tactically, who I tipped actually that day. That was at Haydock last time up. Tactically raced. That race with a very warm contest indeed. Very hot heat. And I think Roman Spinner's going to take a lot of beating today. I really do. Ground's okay for it, whatever happens at Yarmouth. And number 1, Roman Spinner, is my 4th and my final selection on this free-to-air Lucky 15. Very big Lucky 15 today. That's it. Thumbs up. Get yourself the belt, the bookies bet, 200 to 1 double, Cork and Catterick. the two C's. Make sure you're on. It's going to be a very big day indeed. I'm looking forward to it today. I'm really looking forward to punting these today and belting those bookies big time. Listen, whatever happens, tomorrow is the biggest winner of the lot. If we all wake up then, that is the biggest winner. Have a fabulous day today. Thanks for tuning in. Thumbs up, belt the bookies,